This year, I'm focusing the majority of my physical fitness improvement on my lungs, a very important part of being a surfer. I've been learning a lot about this pulmonary-focused fitness routine from Vitality Pro. Last year, I thought I'd be doing good just to hold my breath 1.5 minutes. They showed me in just 1 or 2 classes how to up my breath holding to 2.5 minutes without breaking a sweat. One of the things I've really appreciated about Vitality Pro's approach is that the lessons they're teaching me about breathing, again, something important to me as a surfer, have helped me see some of the challenges I face in this building a better me process through a different lens. At a camp last week, Dr. Frank had us doing a lot of breathing through our nose as a way to treat sinus congestion with a more proactive approach.
So I noticed today that I do have a lot of congestion that I didn't notice until we were doing the power breaths through my nose.
Right.
I was like crying, forced tears coming down my face because my nose burns so much. This is a form of prehab for your nasal cavity instead of taking a pill, huh?
We introduced the word to you, prehab. Prehab is any type of activity you do to prevent rehab after like maybe a surgery or something. So the word is used in physical therapy quite often. So with the nose, a lot of people will take an Afrin or something like that to open up the airway, when really, if you continue just to breathe through your nose, that itself will make the nasal breathing better. A lot of people don't want to wait for those long-term results. They want something instant, so they get either a prescription or over the counter and spray some up to the nose. In the end, it's better to be natural with this and just keep on nasal breathing at your own level and just be persistent with it. If you need to breathe in your mouth occasionally, that's fine. But just the air going in and out of the nose will swirl the air into the sinuses, the caves off of the airway.
Right.
And it will eventually, make breathing through your nose easier.
Right.
So that's the goal. Do it natural, let your body adjust, and be patient.
Dr. Frank is talking about sinuses here, but this got me thinking about my mental health issues and how so often I've fallen into a very reactive approach to addressing symptoms of depression and anxiety with medication. I'm not talking about drugs here. I put it best in my journal. I pray for refuge, for respites, but to be able to differentiate refuge from havens of addictive diversions and respites from tabernacles to sloth. So often, for me at least, so many of the things that appear to be reactive treatments to my mental ills are actually addictive cycles that are like pouring gas on the flames of my madness. The answer to some of these questions relating to mental health may be quite literally right under our noses, but we're too impatient and distracted to do the hard work of taking deep breaths. It says something when we have been so conditioned to passive progress that even the act of breathing properly sounds like too much of an inconvenience. Vitality Pro also incorporates the best things they have mined from numerous disciplines into layered exercises that work out muscles, heart, and lungs all in the same process, which makes for a very potent exercise routine that also saves time. Vitality calls these layered exercises modalities. One of these modalities that I was introduced to last week involved a straw. Very simple. You do jumping jacks, no big deal. Just one catch. You can only breathe through a straw. This is a simple idea. No expensive special equipment, no need for a gym membership, just your person and a straw. And you get a workout that will push you to your limit. Try it, I promise you. This is an example of the type of modality Vitality Pro researches and develops, and it's gotten me thinking about trying to find ways to come up with modalities for my mental, physical, and financial fitness that are more efficient. As a videographer, writer, editor, music composer, and in front of camera personality, it's really important to me to find ways to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak, to find processes that save time without compromising quality. It's a slow-going process, but I think it's so important to point out just how much little things like morning runs and breathing exercises are helping me collect my thoughts and come up with better processes for my work, life, family, and health balance. There's still a long way to go. A more organized life and schedule with more realistic goals is the next step for me, and modalities will be pivotal in that reorganization. How can I layer my talents, assets, and priorities in ways that will make this process more sustainable? If you have any personal stories or strategies that have helped you in your own challenges with building a better you, do let me know in the comments. Until next time, stay strong, stay glorious, keep going, and if you're having a hard time doing any of those, just hold on. Let's build a better me.